Let's talk about how much it costs to start a blog. So let me first tell you a little bit about my situation. I started a blog when I was like really broke and I really had to plan how to spend the money on my blog. And I got my blog online, I think for around $70. I use a theme from 17th Avenue. The price did increase. I think I paid $70 for it. It costs a little bit more now. And then you have your web hosting, which I paid around $4 a month for. So the whole process of me getting my website online costs less than $100. And this is what's so mind-blowing to me about making money with a blog, because it's one of the few things you can do that you can start with so little money and have such insane returns on. So if you've been following my journey a little bit, I started this blog in November 2020 and I have since turned it into a business that makes 5 figures a month. And just seeing how you can invest so little money and turn it into a business still with such little expenses and overhead costs, I think it's called, it's mind-blowing to me. And I also just love that anybody can start this, but I won't romanticize it in the sense that it really does require a lot of your time. But I feel that many of us, especially when we're a little bit younger, we have no money, but we do have time, or at least we can have pockets of free time where we can commit to building our business. So that is definitely something I feel that is a huge advantage of starting a blog versus starting another type of business. I would say that you can also start a blog for even less, but I do recommend that it's self-hosted because you really don't want to start on somebody else's platform. It essentially just means that you're renting your space on the internet and that you don't really own your platform. That would be the case if you were on a free domain, like you can get on Blogspot, that your website is like mydomainname.blogspot.com. You don't want that. So the bare minimum would be to get your own domain name, to get your self-hosted blog, and then you could make do with a free WordPress theme for a while. So the bare minimum of starting a blog that can make money would be just hosting, and that you can get for around $4 a month with the domain name. So that's pretty good. And I have my whole list with screenshots and how to set everything up. I have that listed in my How to Start a Successful Blog guide, and you can find that in my profile.